Shalom, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Ka Halayim La Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Ha, Rakah, Kodash Mama. Double honors to the elder apostles of GMS and their elders. Salutations to the sincere Aki and pushing his truth and sincerity around the four corners of this earth. I'm Nakar Karaban Yasharala, coming out of the Lions Den camp of Yasharala here in Jacksonville, Florida. Now today, I'll be coming out with a little lesson. I won't be for you too long, but 2/3 of our people, they are literally going to perish and die because they do not know anything. You know, they are literally going to perish because they take these prophecies and the works of the Most High for granted, and they don't believe it. And and even when they're hearing the words of the Lord, it does not register. They don't grasp it. They can't get it. But without further ado, I'm going to get right into the scriptures and let them speak for themselves. This is Matthew chapter 13. I'm going to start at verse 3. And, this is dealing with the parable of and the sower. But I'm using this as to make a point. Now, this is Matthew chapter 13. I'm going to start at verse 3. It says, "And he spake many things unto them in parables, saying, Behold, a sower went forth to sow. And when he sowed, some seeds fell by the wayside, and the fowls came and devoured them up. Some fell upon stony places, where they had not much earth, forthwith they sprung up, because they had no deepness of earth." Verse 6, And when the sun was up, they were scorched, because they had not root. They withered away. And some fell among thorns, and the thorns sprung up and choked them. But other fell into good ground, and brought forth fruit, some 100-fold, some 60-fold, and some 30-fold. Verse 9, it says, "Who hath ears to hear, let him hear. And the disciples came and said unto him, Why speaketh thou unto them in parables? And he answered," the point. Verse 11, "He answered and said unto them, Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given." So I use this to make my point is, it is given unto the men of the Lord to know the mysteries of heaven. It is given unto the prophets that the Heavenly Father has set up to know the mysteries of heaven. We are the ones, that it is given to. Because it is not given to 2/3 of our people. So when we are out here on the highways and the byways, and when they hear the men of the Lord, they disregard it and they don't listen. Because why? They cannot understand the prophecies, for one. 2, they don't have ears to hear. 3, their minds are like the wayside and the stony places and the places of thorns, that their hearts, their minds are like that. So therefore, in those three things, the word can take no root. It cannot grow. But some of our minds, the hopeful elect, and the 1/3 men, women, and children that believe, or we're just gonna say the elect, period, are the good ground that the seeds fell upon, and it brought forth fruit. Especially the men of the Lord that are out here on the highways and the byways bringing forth this truth. That's the seed that fell on good ground and it brought forth fruit. Verse 13, I'm going to jump down. I'm going to jump to 13. It says, "Therefore speak I to them in parables, because they seeing see not, and they hearing hear not, neither do they understand." Yahweh Shai was speaking in parables because our people were not set up. Most of our people were not set up to get it anyway. They have ears, they hear, they have eyes, and they still can't hear. Salakia, let me do that again. They have eyes, but they don't see what's really going on. They have ears, but they cannot hear the prophecies of Yahweh Yahushua to line things up, to know that the Most High's words are coming true, and they're going to continue to come to fruition, which means to come to pass, which means to become more and more evident. But now this is how 2/3 of our people are. They have eyes, but they don't see the works of the Lord that are happening right before their eyes. They have ears, but they don't hear the words of the Lord, and neither do they understand. So our people are literally going to be destroyed, and they're falling for the okie doke with all this stuff that's going on right now, because it's a lot of okie doke going on, and our people are falling for a hook, line, and sinker on dry land. They have ears. One more time. Verse 13. Therefore speak I to them in parables, because they seeing see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. Verse 14. And in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Esaias, which saith, by hearing ye shall hear, and ye shall not understand, and seeing ye shall see, and ye shall not perceive. And that's what has happened to 2/3 of our people. That prophecy has come to pass. They hear, yet they don't understand what we speak of. They see, yet they don't perceive what's really going on. They don't understand it. They can't grasp it. Verse 15. For this people's heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed, lest at any time they should see with their eyes and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart, and should be converted, and I should heal them. See, Yahweh Shah was saying, these people's hearts are waxed gross. I mean, our people's hearts have been hardened unto the truth. They they have hearts of stone rather than hearts of flesh. The truth cannot penetrate and get in. Their ears are dull of hearing. They don't hear the men of the Lord. They're not listening, nor do they care. You know what I'm saying? Their eyes they have closed. They have turned away from the truth. Mainly because they're not set up to get it, and they do not understand. They do not understand and perceive and see that the prophecies are taking place. They do not understand and perceive and see that these Edomites, Esau, is working a wicked, deceitful work before their very eyes. They cannot see these things. But unless at any time that they should what? See with their eyes, meaning perceive, see what's going on, receive the word of Yahweh Yahushua, and believe on the truth, and understand with their heart, their mind, then they should be converted and the Lord will heal them. But that's not going to happen. Because why? Our people perish for a lack of knowledge. They are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. They think that they know something, but they really don't. This is Romans chapter 11, verse 7. It says, what then? Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. The election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. Obtain what? This truth, the knowledge to understand the wisdom of Yahweh Yahushua, knowing that it is the Lord working his works, his righteous works upon the earth. Though these works are of judgment and they're going to be bad times, they are yet still righteous, because the Most High spoke of these things to come. And the men of the Lord that the Heavenly Father has set up have eyes to see and ears to hear. That's what enables us and makes us able to teach this word, to bring forth the truth, to edify our people, to build them up, to teach them, to show them the right way. But our 2/3 of our people, they have not obtained what that which they seeketh for. They have not obtained it. They think that they know something what's going on, but they still have not obtained what? The truth, the right way. One more time. What then? Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election hath obtained it, and the rest were blinded. 2/3 of our people were blinded to this truth. They do not understand. They don't know that this is the end. We are in Revelations. We are in the time of revealing. But continuing. But the election have obtained it. Revelation chapter 1, verse 3. It says, blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. Blessed is he that readeth. You got to read. 2/3 of our people don't do this. It says, and they that hear the words of the prophecies of this book, and keep those things which are written therein. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of Yahweh Yahushua through the men of the Lord that he has set up to go out to the highways and the byways to teach. and keep those things which are written therein. Blessed is that man that readeth, and they who hear the words of this prophecy, and keep the things that are written there in this book. For the time is at hand. The time of judgment is at hand. The time of the Most High doing his work is at hand. But our people, they don't hear this. So guess what? Salakia, bear with me. The Most High said that for a reason in Hosea. Our people perish for a lack of knowledge. Because a lot of our people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. They have no understanding. And that's why 2/3 of our people will be judged. Because they lack understanding. They do not know, even with this whole coronavirus situation going on, that it is an evil plot, an evil plan by these Edomites, man. They don't see it. They walking around with face masks on and stuff from a supposed disease that you can catch or not know you even have it. So even if you are protecting yourself, you still don't know you have it. They're making up lies, and our people are falling for a hook, line, and sinker. But this is Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. It says, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. Thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children. And that's what's going on with our people. They're destroyed for a lack of knowledge because they have rejected the knowledge of Yahweh Yahushua. So the Most High is going to reject them. So when things ramp up even more, they're not going to have no covering in it, and they're going to be calling on the Lord, and he's not going to be answering. Even if they do figure out the name in the times, they have rejected this knowledge. All the scoffers, everybody that walked past the men of the Lord, out there on the highways and the byways, week in and week out, look stupid, laugh, made fun of. They're going to be destroyed for a lack of knowledge because they lack the knowledge to know that this is a wicked, evil plot by these Edomites to control everything, to try to bring in their new world order and different things of the sort like that. And they're making up this stuff, and they're going to implement martial law. See, our people, they don't have no eyes to see this stuff. This is the truth. They don't have eyes to see it. So they're going to be caught off guard and be destroyed by it. And with that, shalom.